Where's my friend? There's.
I see my friend.
I'm here. Don't worry. Hello.
Hello. Behold. Alphino.
I get it. This is Tim.
It's Tim.
Yeah.
Why is he named Tim?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Alright, who are we talking?
The Wandering Minstrel, which, very important, who's voicing the Wandering Minstrel.
It's the same guy as last year, right?
Yeah, but we didn't...
You. Did
Did
we
we?
not record The Rising last year? I thought we did.
Hold on. Shush. Shut up. Lightning alert. Oh god. March, February, January, October. We did not.
Interesting. Well, I don't want to do Yoshi P. So if that means I have to do the Wandering Minstrel, I'll be the Wandering Minstrel.
Sure.
Of all the coincidences! You will hardly believe it, but I was just this very moment reminiscing of the time you lent me your strength the 12-month pass. You see, I again find myself in pressing need of an adventurer's aid, just as I did last Rising. Oh, if only Northota and Gala were here, I thought to myself. And here you are! Well then, what do you say? Shall we clasp arms once more? My thanks. The matter is this. I have been approached by a lady named Ayoyo. I thought there was going to be a last name there on the next line.
A yo-yo-yo-yo.
Ayoyo. Who wishes to imprint her own inimitable mark upon the skies above Limsa. I speak, of course, of the fireworks that illumine these rising nights. Learning of my contribution to previous year's festivities, she has enlisted me to her cause. We already have the ear of the organizing. However, Lady Ayoyo has expressed a strong desire to consult with a storied adventurer before finalizing her proposal. Come to the Yellow Jackets guardhouse at the base of the Coral Tower and I will introduce you. Hi, guy.
I think I figured it out.
Hi.
Maybe we tried to record it, and it was just so boring that we didn't?
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, that's not a good sign for this one, but I quite like this one.
Ninja.
You cannot keep up with me. Shit.
You have sprint longer than I do, unfortunately.
Yeah, you lost the sprint when you changed classes.
Caught up to you.
Did you?
Leading me on a merry chase
Where the
here?
fuck you Okay. She's down in the Musketeers Guild.
It's us, the Knife Gals.
Where the fuck is this? There you are.
Ayoyo! Lady Ayoyo, one storied adventurer, as promised.
Blessings of the 12 upon you. Name's Ayoyo, Cannoneer First Class with the Yellow Jackets. It's an honor to have you on board.
Did I mention that it is the Yellow Jackets who are in charge of this year's festivity? Not only in decorating of these fair Lumenson streets, but in designing and constructing the fireworks that brighten the skies above them. Lady Yo-Yo here is quite the savant in all matters incendiary and explosive, and so it has fallen to her to formulate a plan for the display's crowning glory.
Me and the other lads and lasses, the cannoneers, whipped up a load of lovely low drakes, snakes, and devils for the Moonfire Fair, but more of the same ain't gonna cut it for the Rising. Cause it's all about remembering those we lost in the calamity, ain't it? Them and theirs deserve something a mite specialer than a bit of old bangers. Bunch of old bangers. This girl's got a fucking accent.
Lovely. An admirable sentiment, I'm sure. It would not do for our ode to such poignant memories to be aught less than memorable. Let us make this year's Rising one the citizens of this fair realm will not soon forget.
It took the words right out of me mouth, dearie. Thing is, having hardly set foot out of Limsa in all me days, I don't reckon I'm best placed to know what's going through the minds of the citizens of this fair realm.
And so you would pick an adventurer's brains. One who has journeyed far and wide across this land we love, and knows it and its peoples intimately. Yet before we call upon your particular wisdom, mayhap it would behoove us to seek out a wider range of opinions. Many and more look to the skies come rising night, and the thoughts that run through their minds are no doubt as diverse. Let us learn them.
Sounds like a plan. Mind if I join you, dearies? Could do with some learning some of these thoughts myself. Right then. Where's best to start asking around? Someplace a lot of outsiders gather, I reckon. How about we meet the Aetherite Plaza, down in the lower decks?
While you two are so engaged, allow me to continue our discussions with the organizing committee. I shall await you by the aft castle.
That's the Aetherites. What?
So here we go. The Aetherite Plaza.
The hive of scum and villainy. Good lord, there's a lot of people.
And our good friend, Alucard.
Oh god. One of the many cryptids we have here on Cactois.
Cactoir. Ayo-yo!
You see them lights down Orca's alley, dearies? Decorations for the festival they are. Every year when the streets are all decked out for the Rising, my heart fills with, well, all kinds of feelings. Sorrow, pride, regret. But enough about me. We came here to find out how the other folks feel about it. Let's split up, head down the alley, and ask a few lively-looking customers each. We're on a schedule here, so don't go asking every single soul you see. 4 or 5 should do you. I'll meet you down by the ferry docks when you're done. I'm sorry, I see a man named Swag Daddy in fucking jeans.
If you look at chat, somebody named Jeremy Lin just licked sicko mode.
I do not want to look. Thank you very much. There's a reason I have the chat board.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, these are some good fucking names. What the hell?
How the fuck do you get the title Raubon's left arm?
I think we have that title.
Hang on. What? Where do I even give myself a title?
It's in your character menu, your profile. Yeah, because you're still rocking Gambler.
I am.
It's in your profile, and then it's at the top. You press the acquire titles.
I don't have that.
I don't have it either.
We have for the achievement My Left Arm, we got Bearer of the Torch.
Must be it's I don't remember. I would laugh if it's the quest we're on right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, next week. Use the Swell's Blade. Sir. Where's my friend? Kingsglaive!
Kingsglaive.
Gladios, my good friend. Oh, does that make me Prompto? If I sound dejected, I don't. I like him.
Who's gonna be Swell's Blade?
You, Mr. Rogadin.
Welcome, welcome. What may I interest you in this fine day? Ah, information, is it? Well, if you really must know, the whizzing and banging that fills the air this season always takes me back to the time just before the calamity struck. A great festival was held to celebrate the reformation of the Grand Company. People in the streets were hooting and hollering and setting off fire spouts, and all the ships in the bay, now bedecked in maelstrom colors, let loose their cannon. It seems so foolish now, knowing what was soon to befall them. But all that noise served a purpose nonetheless, drowning out the fear that ever whispered in our ears. It is my firm belief that the rising fireworks serve the same purpose even now. They present a vision of loveliness, of togetherness, that we might forget our fears and be given hope of a brighter future.
You. I'll take this guy. The streets are full of life and skies full of fire, and the westerly winds filling our seafarer sails as it does our hearts. I couldn't have picked a better time to come home. You sailor too, are you? Up over the fireworks, you say? Good on you, lass. I have a few memories of back then, if you've been here to hear them. I'm a merchant seaman, you see, always sailing hither and thither across the waves. Was just back from a trip to Rowsat Han when the calamity struck. Everyone was looking up at the sky and that loathsome lantern that hung low in it. Like most folk, I don't remember much of what happened in the days before or after it fell, but I'll never forget those faces. That's what I love so much about the fireworks. You see the same faces looking up, this time with a smile. Reminds you not only of the bad times, but how we got over them. Poignant. How the fuck do you get this title?
The death of...
The Death of Flame.
Can you see them too, my love? You're involved with the fireworks and want to know what I think of them? Well, just now I was wondering if they can be seen from far out in the offing. Do you know?
Oh, there's fog, ma'am.
I see. The reason I ask is that my husband is out there now. He meant to be back by rising night, but it seems the tide didn't turn in his favor. He was so looking forward to the fireworks. I do hope that he can see them from where he is, that we can share them together no matter how far apart we might be. That is my only request to you, that you make the finale as bright and boisterous as you can, that all those who cannot be together this rising might still share in its message. All right.
Stojby. I think I had her voice. Alright there. Anything I can do for you? You asking for people's thoughts on the rising fireworks? I would have thought a great hero like you would have better things to do with your time. But I suppose that's what makes you a hero, eh? Helping people out whichever way you can. Well, I'm like most people, I suppose. I think of those I lost. My parents, most of all. I wonder if they're watching too. Swam up from the bottom of the ethereal sea to see what all the crashing and banging's about. It's complicated, I suppose. I feel sad they're gone, but happy I'm not. I'm grateful for Baderon, saving me and so many others. If they are watching, I hope they can see me too. So that I'm doing alright for myself, that they might sleep soundly for another 12 months. Oh, don't refer to it as that.
What?
A 12-month.
Hey man. Now you get why I complain about the fucking Eorzean measurements.
No, that I will defend because that's stupid and funny.
Okay.
You can't just look at me straight in the face and say, Ilm isn't chuckle-worthy.
I think I can.
No, you can, but when you get that close to me, I'm going to punch you in the face. Sorry to keep you waiting, dearies. So, what did you find out?
People like fireworks.
Hmm. Same here. I was half expecting them to just look like, looking at the pretty lights, but it seems the feeling runs a lot deeper than that. Memories of the calamity still sit heavy on their hearts, but their eyes and fireworks go some way to lifting that weight. So, any ideas for the grand display? What kind of thing do you reckon might uplift the spirits the most? Oh boy.
Boy. What do you think?
I think something grand and flashy. Well, I'd do the job, alright? Ain't a little mincing among us who ain't got a drop of pirate blood in their veins. Lighting up the sky with a buccaneering abandon would be just the way to put our own stamp on this year's festival. Rising ain't about mourning those we lost, after all. It's about remembering the struggles of those who survived, to steer us to a brighter future. Aye, that's it. That's what Limsa needs this rising. Ships, cannons, a departure salute. Not just for the fallen, but for those setting sail for unknown shores. Vision of the past and of the future. An old bleeding armada filling Galadian Bay, lighting up the very heavens. Who wouldn't want to watch that?
Me, I fucking hate fireworks.
Me, I hate loud noises. Well, that's settled then. The minstrel's gonna love it. He said he'd be up in the aft castle, right? I'll see you there. I can't look at a yo-yo and be reminded of that one meme where it's like, people with the bluest eyes you've ever seen.
Like a fucking husky.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Corey.
good. Ham slice.
I'm sorry, what?
Look at chat. Ham slice just attained level 34.
Holy shit. We're getting a lot of cryptids today. No, yeah, the spooky music.
Our intrepid adventurers return. And positively bursting with inspiration, I take it. I see. A traditional seafaring salute, not only to the memories of the fallen, but to the future fortune of those who follow in their wake. A most fitting proposal, I'm sure.
Thanks, both of you. But our work ain't done yet. There's a lot needs sorting out before we can put this idea into action. So much to do, so little time. If you wouldn't mind helping us a little longer, dearie, I'll be forever in your debt. Let me know when you've got your loins good and girded.
Okay. I think they're good and girded.
Yeah, ma'am, these... I'm not even gonna finish that. That's my secret. I'm always girded. Right then. Let's get started, shall we, dearies? The plan is, we're going to line up an old fleet of ships across the bay and have them fire a broad sky into the sky. But before we go about finding our fleet, we need to get the plan approved by the organizing committee. That means convincing Commodore Rayner. I'll take the lead, but I ain't exactly got the silver's tongue, nor much experience nobbling with the higher-ups. If you two see me struggling, put in a word, won't you?
Of course, my lady. Your cause is ours.
Thank you, middies. Together then, back to the Coral Tower.
Corral Tower. We're going to the Golden Corral.
Yeah, corral.
Hell yeah.
Yeehaw! Get them tarts! Do they have tarts? I don't know.
Never been to the Golden Corral.
There's literally a golden corral within like 500 feet of my apartment, and I've never been inside.
Right,
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Marauders Guild.
Marauders Guild.
Oh, she's out here.
Wrong way.
Yep. Oh, that is a good...
Minstrel who
That's a good fucking title.
said the last I had the privilege of meeting with the Commodore was around the time of the Calamity. I had been arrested for conspiracy to incite rebellion. Naturally, it was all a misunderstanding. Some other scurrilous soul had been singing songs of sedition. If not for Rayner and his relentless pursuit of the truth, I might still be lingering in the brig. He is a shrewd investigator who will brook no equivocation. Shall we then?
I think that's a reference to the 1.0 MSQ. Who takes Rainer?
I will.
Okay.
Wanting to make the display special, I can fathom. But the sheer scale of this proposal is beyond anything I imagined. Yo-yo, need I remind you that the first duty of the Yellow Jackets is the keeping of the peace? Filling the bay with ships will not only disturb the daily workings of the harbor, but is sure to foment agitation among the common. Knowing this, do you still mean to persevere with this outlandish plan?
I do, Commander. Every laments in her, every oars in her, still bears the scars of the calamity. All that loss, that hardship, that struggle, we cut deep. But the rising ain't just about looking to the past. It's about looking to the future, too. And if it's our duty to watch over folk, keep them on the straight and narrow like, I reckon it's our duty to see them off on another year's journey, too.
Well put. I accept that your intentions are pure, but what of the logistics? I trust you have a plan as to who exactly will be providing and paying for this fleet of yours.
Yes, Commander. We're going to petition the Maelstrom for the flagship, and the rest from, the Black Sails.
Of course. One is wont to forget that those buccaneering souls remain bound to serve the Maelstrom in time and necessity. Of necessity. Lady Yo-Yo would have us parley with 3 great pirate captains and remind them of their civic duty, it seems.
Aye, that's right. The pirates answered the Admiral's call back when the moon was falling. Fought and died at Cartonel, same as the rest of us. When they hear about our plan to salute all those who fell, and all those who didn't, I don't doubt they'll answer the call again.
I wish you all the luck in the world in recruiting those rogues to your cause. You shall need it. Very well then. Allow me to arrange the parley. Should you succeed in this feat, you may consider all of my remaining doubts answered. Pardon me. I bid you remember that you go to speak with pirates. Lawless marauders all. Pray that you do not say aught to offend them, lest we find ourselves with a mutiny on our hands.
Garla's just like, sir, I live here.
I know. I shall have the Maelstrom summon the leaders of the 3 factions to the anchor yacht. Pray go there and complete your preparation.
I momentarily forgot that they never really explain what the black sails are. But we can do that on the way there. Cheers for sticking with me, you 3. I hope I can count on your support in the next set of negotiations and all.
Of course, my lady. Alas, I fear the captains, those far-famed scourges of the seas, will prove rather less biddable partners than Commodore Rayner did. While Roswin of the Sanguine Sirens may be swayed by emotion, Carvalane of the Kraken's Arms is of a much more mercenary mind. The executioners, meanwhile, value honor and glory above all else. If there is aught that unites them, it is zealous spirit. Let us argue with passion that we might inflame theirs.
Ugh, if it's passion you're after, I got that in bleeding bucket loads. But I might need you 3 to jump in again, in case my tongue decides to tie itself in an half itch. Just say the first thing that comes into your heads, and I'll pick up after. Come on then, dearies. Let's head over to the anchor yard and get this parley started.
Okay.
So yeah, the fucking... yeah, let's at least take the either right over to the aft castle.
The ass castle! Jelly hoo!
So yeah, the Black Sails are essentially contract mercenaries. They're legally pirates that I think can just go up against Garlean ships and get... and the city's just like, yeah, sure, you can keep fucking doing that.
So they're privateers.
Yes, I believe that would be a better word than that.
That's literally what privateers were. They were funded by the British Crown to fight the Spanish originally.
Then yes. I know my history.
I should have played Assassin's Creed more.
I know, you've been playing a lot of fucking Assassin's Creed.
I've been playing a lot. I'm on pause now, though, because glory to the Emperor!
Oh, God.
You should come play.
What about the rats?
What about what?
The rats. The space
rats?
rats that totally exist.
Well, there's no space rats. In fantasy, I like
Not
the rats.
yet, there ain't no space rats.
There better never be space. I'm in camp, no space rats. They don't
Man,
need to be...
all this loud noises, I sure hope they aren't firing off fireworks.
One captain, 2 captain.
Three captain.
Captain.
Thanks for coming. The reason we asked you here is... Hey, the Maelstrom summoned and laid it out for us loud and clear. You want us to help you with the Rising fireworks? And the answer's no. When my sirens fire a broadside, it's to send our enemies to the bottom of the briny, or to paint pretty pictures in the sky for drylanders to go up at. We've better things to be doing with our time.
It is a rare occurrence, to be sure, but I find that my opinion aligns with Roswin's. Our time is precious, as I'm sure is yours. Let us hasten to draw these discussions to a close. I shall put it bluntly. I see no profit in this endeavor for myself and my men. So unless there is anything else... Ooh, do we insult him? I know what North Oda would say.
What would North Oda say?
They should insult him.
Then let's insult him. Which one's that?
How sad that the great Carvalane would lose his nose for coin.
Yep.
I did not come here to be insulted. If you know of a method by which the Krakens might stand to gain from this that I do not, then state it, or else hold your tongue. Or better yet, allow me to hold it for you. That felt like a flirtation. The sheer scale of the spectacle we propose should no doubt draw all the lords and ladies of the realm to gather in the city. Personages of high renown and deep pockets.
Aye. And if they saw you lot working hand in hand with the Maelstrom, it'd do wonders for your public image. Folks who normally wouldn't touch a pirate with a barge pole would be queuing up to do business with you.
I do believe you have a point, poorly phrased though it might be. To win legitimate business, one must project the image of a legitimate business.
Sod your image. It's not anyone who's too lily-livered to trade with us. They can stick their barge poles up their backsides. What's in it for the sirens?
Alright, you get to pick this one.
As someone who has seen the fucking running joke they have with Rosswin and Carvelin's relationship.
What is that running joke? I can guess based on this line, but...
It is a running joke where they kind of harbor feelings for each other, but they're too proud to admit it to each other.
Solid.
That or Rosswin isn't, and Carvelane's an idiot, which I could also believe.
I like that then.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Oh no, I clicked the last one.
Oh well. You do realize our days of pillaging every ship we see are long gone. Jesus Christ. Ugh. A quarry my ass. The sanguine sirens aren't all about the pirating life though, are you? You rum illness houses for the sick and injured, and those with child. Keep themselves busy with odd jobs, such as come their way. Them's your hunters, and the folk who are drawn to the city see the grand display, your quarry. I see where you're going with this. Get the girls to set up stalls selling food and grog and the like, and they'd make a killing. But providing they had all the right permits from the Yellow Jackets. You're a shrewd one, you. Maybe I could lend him an hand myself. They do say the best way to a man's heart is through stuff. You okay there?
Yeah, hang on,
No, I'm talking to Roswin. It sounded like she had an ulcer.
Nah. What of the executioner? There is no dishonor in linking arms with Admiral Merwib and the Maelstrom, surely.
Ew. Yellow Jacket. No, that's not the voice. Give me a second. You, Yellow Jacket. I want you to tell me one thing and tell it true. This is Limsa the Mint, the greatest port in all of it. You can find this fleet of yours without our help. You come here begging for it. Why? Because I reckon you're the ones who need the rising most. Black Sails only came together because of cotton, no? You could have upped an anchor and sailed off into the sunset, but no. You fought like demons on those cursed flats. Made heroes of yourselves, and martyrs. The way I see it, it's only right to give those that lost the most when they stood to gain the least should be the ones to fire the salute to the departed. And it's a salute to the departing, too. The calamity changed the lives of you pirates more than anyone. If anyone should be celebrating new beginnings, it's those whose new beginnings already begun. So it's all for our own good, is it? I'm heading back to the Astalicia. Fuck. God damn it. Astalicia? What?
Let's say Astalicia.
Yeah. I'm heading back to the Astalicia. Send word when you've hammered out the details of this display. We'll see what we can do. Nah. Aye, aye, Captain. Gotta throw out my voice doing this. Jesus Christ. I'm not that good at doing gravelly voices. I don't know how you do it.
It's all but throwing it to the back of the throat.
Yeah, that's the thing I totally have. Back of the throat. Can't rightly say no to you now, can I? We lost a lot of good people back in Cotton, I sent them all off with a bloody great bang.
Not a great bang, a bloody great.
Bloody great.
I will join you on one condition. That in your reminiscence of trauma past, you do not make a shameful spectacle of yourself. Pray do not force me to restrain you again.
I never forced you to do nothing. Keep your hands off me if you want to keep them, you bandy bastard.
Oh, God.
I believe what she is, what we call in the business, a tsundere.
Quite the fragile flower, isn't she? Well then, I bid you adieu. My ships will not ready themselves. There have been fireworks in the background this entire time.
Yes.
It's pissing me off so much.
Like, I'm thinking here, like, maybe we should have waited until it was daytime for this.
Oh, good. Get to talk to a yo-yo right here.
We got the, yeah, a yo-yo.
A yo-yo!
And breathe. Oh, gods, I was so nervous I could hardly speak.
I'm sorry. Ruffed Sect just walked up to us.
No!
I need a... Whew.
Oh my god. I don't like how her title is Dominatrix.
Dominatrix, yeah. I noticed that.
And of course she's wearing the fucking titty outfit.
And in the background we've got me, hi Mignoy!
Where the fuck do you see him?
Over on the wall there. It's an NPC named...
Oh, you boy. Jesus Christ.
Rising!
Oh my god. Thanks so much for chipping in when you did. Just continue with the fucking quest.
Yep.
Could have never got him on our side without you. Right then. Time to put the finishing touches to this plan of mine. It's going to be wonderful. I just know it. Oh, and about your reward, I've given it to the minstrel. You can grab it from him. To new beginnings, lass. And may the navigator's breath ever feel your sails.
Woohoo.
I don't really want the navigator's breath. Who knows where that's been?
You did a great service, my friend. Both for Lady Yo-Yo and for all those who love the Rising. Myself included. For that, I shall be ever grateful. I expected... Sorry, burp there. I expect it shall be still some more hours before preparations for the grand finale are complete. Mayhap we could wait together. Yes,
Yeah,
I'll wait
sure.
for the fireworks
Yeah.
right at the beginning.
The fireworks finale. Oh, is it supposed to be dawn?
I guess so. Look at all these peoples.
Hey, I even saw some guild masters in there.
Huh. While we wait, would you care to hear a verse that has lately come to me? It is a song of celebration, of encouragement for all those who sail for unknown shore. Pray, lend me your ear. Are they talking about unknown shores because of Dawn Trail?
Probably.
I'm not singing.
I wasn't expecting you to. Because migraine.
Ah, right. He triggers the migraine that makes us see through the veil.
This makes us see God himself.
The one monotheistic god, Yoshi P.
You go to heaven. The only person you see there is Yoshi P, and you're like, hey!
It's a different boat this year. I expected it to be the Enterprise again.
The moon. Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. It looks so wrong without the goggles. Or the little glasses. It is a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. The road we have walked has been long and winding, full of perils and pitfalls, but we have enjoyed every step in your company. We hope that you feel the same about this last great leap. With every adventure we undertake, the longer the legacy we leave behind us. Yet, a lengthy history need not mean a foreshortened future. Many adventures yet await. We shall continue to chart a course into the great unknown, one that takes in all the diverse wonders this wide world has to offer. That your legacy might grow ever greater. To be certain, it would be a less trying task to sleepwalk ever onward down the same well-furrowed path, yet to venture down paths untrodden, believing in the bright and glorious future that lies beyond them, is by far the more rewarding. This is the gift that we wish to deliver unto you, the gift of adventure. And we pray, with all our hearts, that you will continue to walk with us. We thank you for joining us on this journey, heretofore and hereafter.
Are you gonna turn me into a bird again?
No, that's only for last year. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Sorry, I just have to take a screenshot there. One cannot know what fills the hearts and minds of those who look to the sky this rising night. Perhaps you and I will see very different images in those explosions of light and color. But one thing I know for certain, that right here, right now, we look to the same sky. And though the paths that lay ahead of us may lead in very different directions, sometime, someplace, they shall cross again.
Damn. It is almost time for the display to begin. The consummation not only of our labors, but of the thoughts and prayers of the people of this fair city. A salute for the departed, and for those who set sail into unknown water. Many adventures yet await you, my friend. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sail. Okay. No, don't hit it again. Don't hit it again. Another headache.
Oh no!
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh god.
From
From eastern sea to eastern sky, the sacred sun ascends. The voices stir of wind of waves, of ropes of sails of friends. Who like the golden light of dawn that streams across the sea, set sunlit sail for foreign lands, may fortune follow. Her journey done, so sinks the sun below the western waves, and memories stir of friends of yore asleep in watery graves. Let not our voices raised in song disturb your endless sleep, but join us in our chorus, and you dream among the deep. An excerpt from an ancient mariner's song, a prayer for the safe return of those who sail o'er the far horizon, and for the peace of those who sleep beneath those same eternal waves. It concludes with a wish that the voices of those whose spirits are stirred in anticipation of new adventure reach the ears of those whose adventures ended too soon, that they might be united as one, a fitting sentiment for the rising. And so I offer you my own heartfelt wish, that even should your adventures carry you beyond the far-flung horizon of this wide world, we should meet once more in a 12 months' time and look up to the same sky together. Whoa, they did the Final Festival.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Shut the fuck up.
I regret nothing.
I also don't regret nothing.
You don't regret nothing, so you regret everything?
I regret every waking moment of my life.
That's fair.
More importantly,
Ooh, we got a new minion. Minion. Who are you, minion?
it's Kryle.
I don't know who that character is.
Not to worry. But hey, look, there's more things to do.
Oh god.
Who else has come here to see upon the fire to works? God!
Do we click the anchor yard here?
Yes.
Okay. A soft westerly wind blows across. Enjoy the sea. Yes, I will enjoy the sea.
Let us enjoy the sea breeze. You hear footsteps approaching. You turn and see. Who do we fucking see?
Who do you who do you think?
I think... Well, I feel like we have to do the Admiral. Do you want to try one of the others?
Let's do the Admiral.
Alright.
Northota, Gala, this is a coincidence. Reyna was just telling me of the role you played in putting the display together. I'm sure all those who gathered in my city to witness it were as moved as I. A salute to all those who set sail for new adventures. It shall surely resound in their hearts and give them strength and courage in the year to come. And a salute to the fallen too, was it not? Many and more lost their lives on the fields of Carteneau, the men and women of the Black Sails chief among them. I thank you for giving those who survived them this chance to put their grief to more productive ends. I thank you for giving the celebrations an unmistakable touch of salt, too. This year's rising was not merely in Limsa, but of her. I look forward to seeing how future host cities follow our example. But for now, let us focus on the present. I'm sure I have kept you from your business for far too long already, and I must return to mine. I must offer my prayer to Lemelin and be on my way. Fare you well, you two. I wish you safe voyages for the year to come. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sail. We're gonna have a lot of fucking navigator breath going for us. Holy shit.
A lot of fucking breath.
So much fucking breath.
It's hot and sticky. I don't like it. Shall we see someone else, or shall we?
Sure.
Okay.
We can do one more. We'll do one that you voice.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, considering I think you voice Battron, I'm gonna go with the Bismarck.
I do voice Batter on it.
Yeah, so I guess I'm taking the character that has not shown up yet. Well. I come to feel Lynn Lane's breath on my face, only to find the faithless besom whispering in the ear of another. How have you been keeping, you two? I hear we got you to thank for the Rising display. Leo's been singing your praises from Fisherman's Bottom to the Coral Tower. Yes, surprised I know her. Limsa's a small place, lass. Hardly a day goes by I don't see a yellow jacket or several on the Bismarck. Whether it's the sup on the finest food and wine this side of the sea, or clap the irons on those who've tapped the casks a touch too thirsty. Suppose an adventurer like you might have noticed, always coming and going as you are. But stick around in the city for a while and you'll see. The jackets ain't just axes for hire. They're true friends of the common folk. I was a retainer before the calamity struck, you know. The master had a thing for fireworks. Every time they came back from their wanderings, they loaded down with an underweight of spouts and spinners they picked up from God's nowhere. Day and night you'd see her down in the market ward, beaming that sunny smile of hers at every passerby, trying her damnedest to flog the stuff. Oh, well, that's not auto. Enjoyed the work, I reckon, but when the other mud fell, she lost her master. Literally lost him. The way she tells it, it was as if the calamity burned an hole in her memory. They fell straight through. Couldn't remember their face nor their name. But she never forgot the fireworks. The amount of gunpowder that went through her hands over the years, she couldn't help learning a bit about making things go bang. An apprenticeship with the cannoneers later, and she was a yellow jacket. So when I heard they were the ones who'd been put in charge of the Rising this way, I knew she'd be the first to volunteer. The Rising, the fireworks, they mean a lot to her. And as a friend, they mean a lot to me. So thank you. I think out of the two, that was probably the better one. I remember reading that with Sona being like, oh shit, she was a retainer.
Yeah.
Also, Brady, what are you fucking standing around here for?
Bask in the good shit. Bye!
Oh shit!
Hey!
There she goes. Never to be seen again. You hear footsteps approaching. You turn and see an explorer and his baby Obo Obo. Ah, I knew it was you. I could tell it from your bearing. Forgive me. It gladdens me that our paths should cross again, of course. And yet I find myself somewhat lost for words. Are you... well, what brings you here? Oh, is that so? I should have known it. It is very much like you to help others fulfill their dreams. To bring life and light to the world. I always liked festivals, as did all my brethren. Though the celebrations have taken divers forms over the years, all brought smiles to the faces of our children, and in turn us. Though it was our custom, nay, our duty, to watch over you from the phantom realm, one among us was so drawn to the music and the merrymaking that he adopted a mortal form, that he might join you in your revelry. And every festival is imbued with the hopes and dreams of mortal man. You implore the gods to listen to your pleas, and they hear you. They still do. Till next our paths should cross. Bye, little guy.